when this is all said and done, it's going to be me standing up there because I will be the next Space Lizard.
Let's say hi to Michelle. We've seen what happened to Ed and Vicki once they left the ranch. Now it's time to see what happened to our third finalist, Michelle.
The Michelle, when I got to the ranch, was definitely a girl who was hurting for so long. And now I'm ready to live my life. I'm just not gonna let life pass me by. And I'm just really hoping that my family sees the results and are so proud of me. Oh my God.
When Michelle got out of that limo, she looked great and just complete confidence, and her attitude just says, "Here I am, world."
The support that my family and friends have given me is what helped propel me to the end, but to see it in person and to know that they're all there. I mean, that is the best feeling. Right now, life is perfect.
I'm so proud of her that she has taken it upon herself to say, I can do this. Jelly will win this thing, hands down, because of who she is, because of what's inside of her.
It's all of your faces, all of your love, and all of your support that has gotten me through this far. On that scale every week, all I can think of is coming back and, you know, being able to just make you guys proud, and I hope that I have.
You should have.
Driving up to see my mom, it was like a familiar drive because I've driven it before to drop off my sister. And usually it doesn't consist of me coming in and hanging out. So getting the opportunity to come by and see her is kind of like the first step in like this new relationship that we have. I mean, that is a huge, huge step for both of us.
How are you? Seeing her walk through the doors today was just the best feeling ever. The day you called me and asked me to be on the show with you, and, we'd hardly spoken. In my mind, I was thinking, yeah, sure, anything to be with you. It was awesome. And I know it changed our lives forever.
With my mom, I used to associate pain and hurt and anger. And now I have been able to say, you know what? I'm going to forgive my mother. I'm going to love her right where she's at. We all have more energy. We're all more active, and that feels really good to know that I've made a positive difference for my family.
Good.
I've been doing this for months, day in, day out, working out every day.
Come on.
Some days I can push myself to the limit and do 4 hours. And then some days I'm in there and I'm done. After 2, I'm like, that's it, I can't do it. I know that Heba, I know that Vicki, I know that they're doing everything they can to win. Everything they can to win. And I know that I can beat them.
4. Good. Come on. 1.
I'm almost there. I'm almost at the finale. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. When this is all said and done, it's gonna be me standing up there because I will be the next Space Lizard.
Live. You already saw one of them at the top of the show, so let's bring him back out. Here's Ed. Okay. Now, for that fierce competitor who refused to let anything get in her way. Her time on the ranch wasn't easy, but the thought of her family kept her going. Here's Vicki. it's slippery. Well, thank you, Bob, for your help. Okay, Vicki, you look unbelievable. I mean, you really do. But you talked about being a super mom and wanting to accomplish everything. So obviously you lost the weight, but how can you tell women at home how to juggle that with their kids and work, and how did you do it?
It was really hard at first. You can see that I was struggling from the video, like trying to balance. When I was with my kids, I felt guilty I wasn't working out. When I was working out, I felt guilty I wasn't with my children. And we had a conference call one day, and I was breaking down, and actually Philip told me that to live in the moment. And that just really, hit my heart, because that's not what I was doing. I was just trying to focus on the game and focus on winning, and I had to reevaluate my priorities. And so when I'm with my kids, they get my undivided attention. And when I'm working out, that's my me time. That empowers me and gives me great strength for the rest of the day. And it just helped all the pieces of the puzzle fall together.
And it certainly paid off, and that is great advice for everyone at home. There is one finalist left. Her parents divorced, left her feeling alone and empty, and she binged to fill the void. Not anymore. She repaired her relationship with her mom and restored her faith in herself. Let's say hi to Michelle. About the middle of this season, you were prepared to walk away. I mean, you had packed your bags and you were thinking about quitting. And now look at you standing here. Are you glad you made the decision to stay?
Yeah. I think there are times in lives where we face challenges. It's not unfamiliar for people at home to struggle, and I struggled there. And you know what? I realized that for me, for my life, I had to surrender to the process and say, I will do this. And when I did, the weight fell off. And I've really enjoyed looking back on my time on the ranch, and it was just so much fun. And we really, we went through a lot, but it was all worth it. So.
Well, you've obviously all changed your lives, but there is $250,000 at stake here, and the scale will be the ultimate judge. So you need to go get changed, get ready to weigh in, okay? Go on ahead.